Welcome to Fat Dudes Podcast, episode 36. We calling this Jerome Bettis, the bus.
36.
You heard me? It's the holidays, man. I didn't really know if we was gonna get to do one. Um, but time permitted for us. I just got off of doing the playoff, the Oklahoma playoff special on Twitter. There's a lot of good talk on there.
Who'd y'all,
But
who'd y'all end
let me go
who'd
go
y'all
ahead.
end, who'd y'all end up picking though? Who y'all think gonna take it? We got time.
It's tough, bro. 6-8-1. I think it's 3 out of the 4 teams that could win, and I don't want to count Edmond out either. But Bigsby is playing possessed. They actually listened to the show and they looked pretty upset when they played Norman North, dog. It was 52-7 at halftime. Back to looking like the old Bigsby. On the other side, Jinx and Owasso is a rematch of earlier. Owasso beat Jinx down, but Jinx is looking like the best team in 6A. So 6A1's hard to call. 5A, Carl Albert and Dale City probably are the 2 best teams, and they play in the semis.
I had Booker
Four,
T going and they didn't make it, man. They got
yeah, Guthrie took them out,
mm-hmm.
man. Guthrie took them out. But before we go on, man, you gotta introduce yourself, man. That's part of the show, man. Sorry
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
absolutely, man. Bubba Terrain, man, the one and only, man.
The one and only Bubba Terrain.
The one and only,
I
man.
don't know no other Bubba Terrains. You feel me?
Man, that's it.
But excuse me. 4A, I'm Elgin plays Wagner, which would be a tough game, but I'm gonna take Elgin. Corday's there,
Corday, yeah,
Jack's there,
absolutely, yeah.
Braxton's there. So them are my guys. So I'm gonna ride with Elgin.
Yeah.
Wagner's been there a few times, won a few times, so
Yeah.
they do have experience. I think they lost 2 of their best players. Uh, on the other side, Tuttle's looking like a machine.
Man, total
One
keep a team though.
Tuttle's looking like a machine. So one of the guys that I co-host the show with on Twitter, his son actually plays for Tuttle. So,
Okay, okay.
but he watches a lot of football. He's not, 3A. Heritage Hall and Lincoln Christian both play each other. It's another one of those. Both those teams could win it all, and they play each other. 2A is looking like maybe possibly a Washington Millwood rematch again.
Gotta be nasty.
That'll be the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So and 2A is looking like 2A2 is looking like me. Oh, shouts out to Choctaw
Man.
and Muskogee.
Yep.
Muskogee has a big one this week. They didn't play well last week. They gritted out and win. They have Stillwater this week, who could easily go. Choctaw has Sand Springs. I think they handle Sand Springs. Choctaw Muskogee final.
That's nasty.
That could be big. That might be bigger than every game, every state game, bro. If Choctaw and Muskogee play each other, bro, it's gonna be mayhem.
Mm-hmm. I like that
Shouts
matchup
out to
too, though.
Coach
I do.
Terrence. Shouts out
Shout out to
to
Cato.
Kato, no doubt. No doubt.
Uh,
Kato's my dude. Terrence is my dude at
That that's
Choctaw.
that's a tough one though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I
That's
if they play, I'm neutral. I'm
yeah,
not I'm not trying to predict that game.
yeah.
I predicted both of them to make it to the championship. Actually, if they play, I'm gonna try to go. I don't know
Okay.
where neutral site would be for that game, but I'm gonna try
Probably
to go to
be
that game.
might be in Edmond.
You think?
Yeah, maybe. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't know though, because that's
It's
Choctaw a little
tough.
bit closer to OKC than
Hmm.
Muskogee, Tulsa. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a toss up.
Yeah. So we talked a lot of football tonight. Um, some guys couldn't make it because of the holidays, which we understood, but we had to get that show in. Um, but and they mentioned some things that I want to talk to you about. Let's get to the big story of the week. OU upset Alabama. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you. I've been to a lot of our OU games. I hadn't been recently,
Right.
but when I got out the car, somebody called me and I told them it felt different.
The energy was up.
It was different that night. It wasn't like,
We
you know,
was sitting. We was
all week I
5-5.
heard, yeah, all week I had heard, Alabama's gonna kill us, this and that. But when I got to the game, it was a lot of people that was excited about y'all playing Bama, and I thought they
Hmm. That
and
was odd.
somebody I said I couldn't get on my Bovada because I was actually gonna take OU in the points. Something about it when I got there just felt like
Just felt like it.
OU.
Yeah.
I didn't think OU could win, but I thought they would keep it close.
Yeah. Keep it close.
Even
Absolutely.
at halftime when it was 10-3, I thought Bama's gonna come out and score a touchdown or two, and maybe OU makes a mistake here and there, but it was actually Bama that made the mistakes. Talk about your experience Saturday, bro.
Man. So Saturday was, man. To your point, what you said, it just felt. It felt
Yeah.
good. You know, and the fact that I had my big cousin with me. Shout out to my big cousin David. He wanted to see Bama. So the energy
Yeah.
just felt different. Now I'm still nervous. Because it's Bama. This is the number 7 ranked team
And
in
they
in
and they
Norman.
came in with that swagger too. It wasn't
They
like
came
y'all been.
in,
They came
yeah.
in with that swagger. Like
They
I
came
seen it
in like
warming
we,
up. They came in like this is our house.
yeah.
So
When they
Bama
came in,
can't make
they
no excuses about players being out. None of that.
nothing,
They was
nothing.
dialed in. They was
and
dialed
and
in.
and they was on the field, and they and shout out to Norman. I could just tell it was different. It's like we adapted to Bama. Like we played better music to warm up to. Like I know, you got their own little playlist, but this playlist was a little bit more,
It was a little bit. It was a little bit
yeah,
more Glorilla, sexy
yeah, some
red. It was.
sexy.
It was. I mean, I was
You
shocked.
you, you you caught
I
that
was
too?
I was shocked because the playlist was, but I thought I was in the club. It
That's
was crunk. It was
and
crunk. It was
and
a
and
whole lot of some little John sprinkled in there, and
yeah,
whoever was DJing was definitely on point.
they was on point. So I was like, okay, but I
So
see
so let
Bama
me let me
guys vibing. Go ahead.
so let me say this. I hadn't been to an OU game in a while, so I thought they had switched all the way up, and this was the norm. So this wasn't the norm.
I missed only 2 home games this year, and we don't play that much crunk music, as I say.
Yeah, it
We
it
we, we,
was
we
it
still
was
play it. Don't get me
definitely
wrong. We
it was
still play it, but
definitely and people was jamming.
yeah,
People was
so
jamming. I mean, when they played that sexy red,
I
I
would,
thought people was finna run on the field right then. It was so hype. I was like, they
so
playing sexy red at the game.
I mean, and I like it though. You gotta
Yeah,
adapt to
yeah.
all these. You
You got
gotta
to have that
adapt.
atmosphere
Yep.
for the recruits and
And the
everything. Like,
fans, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. I
So
mean,
I liked how we brought Bama in,
yeah,
and like I said, it felt like we was probably in Alabama with the music, with the vibe. It's prime time,
yeah,
and I just felt the energy though.
yeah,
I
yeah,
felt the energy. So,
yeah,
man, I mean, it felt different, but I always still had my doubts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because it's Bama,
yeah.
and OU can't do nothing on offense. So I still had my doubts, and then bro, we fumble because we dominating them. You
Y'all
fumble.
go down and fumble, and then y'all have
Then he missed the field goal.
no, and then the missed catch.
The miscatch. Well, the miscatch is first.
Yeah.
Then we get the ball back. Then we go on the drive, and then he fumbles. Tatum fumbles.
Yeah.
Then we get the ball back, 3 and out. Then we go back down, and then we kick the field goal, and he missed the field goal. So I told David right there, I said, David, I said, we should be every bit 10-0 right now. If he
Yeah.
catch the ball in the end
Maybe
zone
even
on the
more.
trick
Maybe
play,
even more. Maybe even
maybe
more.
even more.
Because I think
But
he fumbled on first down, wasn't it? Second down?
it was like second down, like a
Yeah.
2nd and 7 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But the trick play, he dropped the touchdown. Then he missed the field goal. That's 10-0. Then we do score the touchdown. I told David it's 17-3 because Bama. I thought they was gonna go for it. If Nick Saban's the coach, he goes for that and he probably scores a touchdown.
When they
And
did that,
the
that was a
game is
key point in the
different.
game. That's a
That
key
let
point in the
that
game.
let me
Because
know.
yeah,
That
you're
let me
right. Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead. Um it was I was shocked because they lined up, they called a timeout. I thought they was
Yup.
gonna get into a better play, and they came out with the field goal unit. I was shocked.
If they go for that, they probably get the touchdown in the game. It's a totally different game.
Yeah.
I still can't say we win, but I think it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
But that was big to me because Nick Saban ain't gonna be at his 2-yard line and not go for that,
Yeah.
and he know that we kind of one dimensional.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sat behind like 2 Bama fans, me and David, and they want the board gone. Oh, and I'm talking about they ain't even lost yet. They just mad about that. They just mad about 4th and goal. They not going for it.
Yeah.
They mad about that, and they don't like the guy. They don't like his coaching. They don't like nothing. So like your post, like you posted about that dude going on the
Oh,
air.
he went berserk, bro. I'm gonna have to let you hear that. He went.
Hey
He's
man,
been calling in every week to Finnenbaum.
yeah, but the defense played outstanding, man. And credit to the play calling. I still don't like the passing game. Man,
Yeah.
we have 100 yards if that passing, but hey, I felt like with a pick six, an interception on the other side of the on the 30 on R30. I mean, why throw the ball whenever we was killing them in counters like. That's not
Y'all
Bama.
had them get. Y'all had Bama get. But I will tell you this though too. One thing that shocked me during the game, y'all's offensive line was
Hell, they on.
bullying. They
Yes.
was bullying. They wasn't just
Yes.
holding their own. They
Yes.
was bullying Bama, and I haven't seen, even in losses, I haven't seen
Us play
people
that
run the
dominant.
ball
Yeah.
like that. I mean,
Yeah.
shouts out to Xavier Robinson and Jackson Arnold. He knew when to pull
Yeah.
it.
He
He knew when
did.
to keep it. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I told David this on the phone. I said, if Saban was the coach, Saban would have seen that Jackson Arnold could not beat them throwing the
Can't.
ball. And
That's the same thing.
he would have committed he would have let y'all get them little slants because he feel like every once in a while his defensive backs is gonna
Yep.
win them matchups.
Yep.
Whoever Bama's defensive coordinator
He
is
need to get
probably gonna
fired.
be gone
Yeah.
because
No.
they basically did the same thing all night and Bama never made an adjustment all game. And it
They
got
never
worse
made
the
an
second
adjustment.
half.
Yeah.
The
And
second half it got worse. Xavier Robinson,
is is
I
is is
tweeted this.
is a good running back.
I tweeted this week. OU has to get back to at least having one Oklahoma running back on their
We
team.
got to. We got to,
Because
bro.
if we don't produce nothing in the state of
We're
Oklahoma,
gonna have a running back.
we gonna have a running back come out of
That
each class
that's a
that's
real spill.
legit.
Yeah.
And I was told that at one point it was something going on within the program to where they hadn't been contacting uh Xavier, and he was actually finna go on a Notre Dame trip.
Okay. Well,
I'm glad
I'm
he
glad
ended
they
up in
handle
Norman,
business. Yeah.
but I was told that he was actually on his way to the airport to go on a Notre Dame trip. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Someone told me this, and but he ended up at OU, and I mean he
He
burns his
looked
red
good.
shirt. He looked good, bro.
He was
Anytime you rush for 100 yards on Bama, you on a short list of the guys that have done that.
man, he was so patient. He was letting the
He was
blocks
hitting the
get
wrong.
there.
Yeah, yeah. He just
He,
looked like a
he,
seasoned vet.
he looked like he's a junior.
Yeah, yeah,
And then we got a so-called number one running back in the nation, and he can't even hold on to the ball.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, bro. We found our running back. I mean,
yeah,
he stayed healthy. We
yeah.
got him next year, man. We got us a running back. You know.
And just imagine he got there. He got there early, but really he's just a few months moved from high school, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
What is he?
and he looks like he looks the part of an SEC running back.
No, he do. What is he? 6'2"?
Imagine, yeah,
About a
imagine,
220?
yeah, imagine him getting an off season, a full off season of workouts in,
With
and what he
Smitty.
could be next year. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm,
it could get scary. It could get real scary.
I'm looking
But
forward.
yeah, I mean, um, and shouts out to Jackson Arnold.
He
He
didn't turn the
wasn't.
ball
He
over.
did. Yeah, he did. He wasn't. He wasn't the reason why y'all lost. He just game manager is
Game
what I
manager.
said. It was what I said weeks ago.
Yeah.
Be a game manager when you got a defense like that. You don't be the reason why y'all lose.
I was more shocked that Bama didn't throw the ball downfield because that Ryan Williams kid is nasty. And I
Nasty.
mean that
But
that
early in
catch.
the game, they dropped a lot of passes
Yeah.
that weren't great passes, but they got hands. They should have caught, and it kind of wore on Murrow's uh, confidence because he had play. He got the ball
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
I would say 5 to 7 kind of. I wouldn't call them all drops, but it was 5 to 7 plays in there that weren't called, and it kind of gave a snowball effect. But I'm gonna tell you, Jalen has to do a better job, and I don't know if he'll ever get there in the college game before he leaves. Reading defenses, because all
This
you
that
was just switching. They
that's it.
was making it look like man and drop it in the zone, or making it
That's
look like
it.
zone and drop it in the man. And he every time. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. They have some clips of him running the ball, and he guessed wrong every time.
We was on
One
that.
time he jumped. One time he jumped inside and took a hit from Stutzman. But if he stays outside, he's probably out the gate.
Yeah.
But then a few times where he was trying to get outside, no, you was not having it, and he should have stayed inside and just got a positive gain. I saved that video. I don't know if we'll have time to show it, but you can see on the replays that he was guessing. Oh, you had him guessing wrong.
He was guessing all night. Do
He was
do do
guessing
do,
wrong.
do you think this hurts his draft stock? Well, will the NFL coaches
Definitely.
go back to the OU game,
Definitely. They
to
gonna
the
want to look.
Vanderbilt game?
They gonna look at that game because
He
it'd be
didn't.
different if he didn't have the weapons. But I mean,
He had all his
if I
weapons.
got a Ryan Williams, bro, I'm forcing the ball to him.
I,
I mean,
thank you.
I'm forcing some of the interceptions he throwing. I'm like, why you ain't looking at? Even if you throw it, even if he's covered, just throw it.
Yes.
That and that play that they called back.
That was a touchdown. I mean, I ain't gonna. That was just a
touchdown.
bad call.
And
I
it
mean,
was a nasty touchdown too. And
bro.
I thought 14 minutes left, y'all get the ball and go 3 and out. Then if that, I mean, it's a different. I'm not
It's a
saying y'all
different
lose the
game.
game,
Yeah, no, it's a
but that
different
was a
game.
game change. Like, and it could have been. I mean, I
And he
see what
caught
they was
it.
trying to call, but that was one of the top plays of the season. and you
He
call
catch
a
that.
penalty
He caught that. That's a touchdown. I ain't gonna lie. The foot was down.
yeah,
I'm talking about. I
yeah,
mean, great catch. Great
yeah.
kid is great. Now my other argument is it ain't even really an argument. It's more so a question. Some people still arguing that Bama can get in with 3 losses. I don't see how you get
That
beat.
shit is killing me.
That's killing me because I will say this: if y'all lose one more game, they ain't even gonna question y'all's 2 losses. Y'all might be out. I'm being real.
Yeah.
But Bama lose 3, and I'm talking about you don't score against Oklahoma. You lost to a Vanderbilt team, and then who else beat them?
Um, they lost to OU,
They lost to
Vanderbilt,
Vanderbilt,
and Tennessee.
Tennessee, and the Tennessee L wasn't just bad. That was an actual good game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see I don't see an Alabama team getting there. I don't see no team deserve to get in with 3 losses. I'm sorry, I just
Yeah.
don't. You know,
Yeah.
give that 2-loss team that shot, man. I mean, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Um, it's I knew and I don't I understand why they won't like. I think if y'all had 3 losses right now, and y'all beat Bama, and y'all just have lost to Tennessee,
In
maybe
Texas,
in Texas and Ole Miss, I think y'all are there. I think
better.
y'all are right there in the hunt.
Think the
If
resume
if
look
if if
better.
if if y'all beat Bama, I don't know what win besides Georgia that Bama has in a pocket that we can say that Bama is deserving.
Did they play Ole Miss? I don't think so.
I'd have to look and see, but I don't think they
I
did.
don't think they did.
I don't think they did. Um, I just don't think they have the resume that people think. I think it's just people are like it's Bama.
It's
You know
Bama.
what I'm saying?
It's Bama.
It's Bama, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. And I was told that Bama traveled good, and I did see a lot of people
It was hard to
that,
tell, man. Them colors
but
is
it
close.
was they was close, but I didn't really see a whole bunch of Bama fans inside the stadium.
I will say
Um,
Tennessee, the way Tennessee traveled, they was deep. They was deeper than Bama. And I'm
yeah,
shocked about that.
yeah. So Bama's played Georgia, South Carolina's. That's a decent win.
Yeah,
A
South
good win.
Carolina, they
That's a good
rolling.
win to have. They lost to Tennessee by 7. They beat Missouri 34-0.
Mm-hmm.
LSU win. So they do got some wins that I didn't think about, but
Yeah, I
uh,
forgot about LSU.
and if they beat Auburn, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I mean, they're sitting at 4-3 in the conference right now. It's looking like Georgia and Texas is on a But the thing is, didn't Tennessee beat Georgia?
I don't think so. No,
Or
Georgia
am I
came back
tripping?
and beat. No, Georgia beat Tennessee like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Georgia has the tiebreaker
Okay,
over them, but I think Texas A&M has the tiebreaker over everybody.
they do, and I don't know how, but they do.
Yeah.
So,
So
how do you
Georgia
think?
probably would not want to play in the SEC championship and get in the playoff.
Yeah, they still gonna get
Uh,
in,
yeah. Ole
but
Miss is sitting at 8-3,
yeah, they done. They ain't
four
getting
and
in.
three. Yeah. That was a bad loss they just had.
That was a bad loss.
Yeah, and I mean, they're Jackson Dart and Georgia's quarterback have at times looked dismal. All the quarterbacks in the Big 12, not Big 12, but the SEC, have looked dismal at
Yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah.
And you would think, as much as they pub these guys, and I don't, I know there's some tough games in the SEC. Don't get me wrong, but At times it seems like them quarterbacks wasn't even trying, bro. They just throwing shit just to throw shit. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Jackson Dart had two interceptions in that Florida game that was just gimmies. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, what did you see? You throwing in the triple coverage. You know what I'm saying? Hanging the ball too. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? It's
right.
different if you throwing something, but you hang something in the air and there's three dudes back there, like it's gonna get picked.
Yeah, I don't know what Jackson was on that
Yeah,
one.
so I don't know, but let's talk about this week, man. And
And,
and and,
yeah,
and y'all
Death
you're in
Valley,
yeah, y'all in LSU. Let's see what time that game is.
6 o'clock,
Clock is
prime
it?
time, ESPN.
Okay, okay. What do you think happens in this game?
Yeah,
David give
he
me a
been
lot.
he been texting me talking crazy, man. Talking about we
Oh
tiger.
yeah.
He talking about we tiger bait. You know.
Uh,
Uh, man, I honestly think, man, we're gonna go in there with the same game plan we had against Bama, and we're gonna execute, and it's gonna be a close game. Now, the only difference is it is Death Valley. And that ain't no joke. You know,
yeah,
we know that that's real. Playing under the lights in Death Valley.
yeah,
But I do think if we go in there and execute, we don't turn the ball over. I know we had the fumble, but Jackson don't turn the ball over. And we do gotta throw the ball better. We gotta throw the ball better this game. We can't just run because I know LSU ain't gonna go for that. So
yeah.
the defense, if we get some turnovers, get some picks, fumbles, I think we can win the game, man. And I'm gonna say we win. Man. 24-20, man. Sooners.
24-20.
Yep.
I think y'all's confidence is at an all time high. Um, and I think, but I also think LSU at night, the night
Yeah,
game,
that's what I'm saying. That's different, though. I ain't gonna
is,
lie. In Death
is
Valley,
yeah.
yeah.
My big question is they gonna play Nick or not? They get fined every time. Have you heard the song they play Nick?
Oh,
They
you talking
used to
about
give LSU got a song called Nick,
Okay.
and they
I ain't.
get fined every time they play it.
They just run it.
And usually uh usually um I'm sorry, my daughter was texting me. Usually they play it like somebody like OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
Now we was talking about it. Justin Jefferson and what's the cat from the
Chase.
Bengals? Chase
Chase. Yeah.
or my boy quarterback for him.
Oh,
Uh,
Daniels.
no
Oh, Nesmar.
quarterback for the Bengals.
Oh, you talking about Joe? Joe
Yeah, Joe
Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah, my dude Burrow. My bad. One of them will pay the fine so they can do it, but they only do it when they winning.
Okay. We gonna see,
I
man.
remember the time that Lil Boosie them was at the game and they did it. I mean, that would be an experience in itself being at their valley and they
Man,
play because they
I,
don't do it all the time.
I
It's got to
wanted.
be a big game and they
Yeah.
got to be winning for them to do it. Um, and it's been banned from them doing it, so they definitely gonna get a fine if they play it.
Okay.
So they ain't gonna play it unless somebody done said they covered the
They they they,
fine.
they, they got the fine.
Yeah, I posted a video of it today because my daughter had got some letters from LSU this week.
Okay.
Um, actually today she had got some letters from LSU, so I had posted that video today on my feed. Let's go through some games real quick, bro.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go through some games. We got um tomorrow we got Memphis at Tulane. Could be Memphis
Yeah.
is Tulane is ranked. Memphis was ranked at.
Right.
some point this season. That could be a good game for um. But I mean, a lot of people's gonna be watching NFL tomorrow and NBA. We wake up Friday morning and you got Boise State at Oregon State, Oklahoma State at Colorado.
Can Oklahoma State get a win? Man, what would they? I ain't even really pay. What is this? 3-8 now?
They are 3-8. They've
Come on,
lost eight
man.
games in a row.
Like really, man. I mean, I know
And
we kind of
somebody
just.
somebody tonight on our show that's kind of connected a little bit talked about Gundy's buyout is 30 million, and they said that they feel like he wants them to, you know,
Oh, so
fire him.
he want a scapegoat. He want out.
And they said he's got a cement company that's making between 10 and 15 million dollars profit every year that he's 50% owner in. So he's got, they said he already sold his house. Do you think Gundy is trying to make an exit?
If 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 you know if all this information is correct that you have got, yes, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't think. I mean, honestly, like I said, I always been a Gundy fan because I like his style. I like how he pop his shit. So
yeah,
I always like Gundy. But sometimes it might be time to go though. I don't know. So I ain't never seen Gundy in all his years have a record like this though. Never. And the fact that he had 18 returning seniors is, for both sides of the ball, it's just crazy to me that you are 3-8. Like I did not see that coming, because I really, really thought this team was really, we talked all our shit to Kendrick and all that because he's an old State fan. But deep down, truly, I really ultimately felt like Old State was probably the best team in the Big 12 before the season started. I really believe that. And it's no OU in Texas. Win the Big 12. You ain't got your toughest competitors there. Win the Big 12. It should have been a little bit easier this year. So the only team he would have to compete this year was with BYU, Colorado, Iowa State. Come on, man. You ain't.
yeah.
And then you only win 3 games though. So what's his 3 wins? The Jackrabbits, and they in the playoffs. Shout out to them.
They
Shout
look
out.
like a better team than when they beat them. And
See
we
what I'm
put them
saying?
on upset
We
watch
put
that week.
and that was week 1. That was
Yeah.
week 1. So and
Yeah.
then I'm assuming they beat who they beat the second game. They must
Was
have
it
just won. They must have just won
Arkansas,
non-conference game. So they Arkansas
Arkansas,
SEC
and
and then
then
they
and
beat
then
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean that's bad. That's piss poor, man. As the words of of
Yeah.
the OGs, man. That's piss poor, man. What are
Yeah.
y'all doing in Stillwater, man? You know,
I don't know. They beat 2 bowl teams.
Tulsa's struggling, so that ain't no bowl team. They fired Kevin
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Arkansas, yeah, that's a bowl team. And then of course the Jackrabbits, they could win Division 2, the
Yeah.
championship. So yeah, man, three wins is just really diabolical for
And I
what you.
think the only game they really look like OSU is when they went to BYU.
Yes, they look good, and they
I
should
mean,
they should have won that.
they look like who we thought they would be.
Yes, So,
So,
I really think Ollie Gordon's stock didn't drop. He really
oh
might.
yeah, it's a lot of he probably he should have came out.
He should have came
I
on
mean,
out,
they
got that
listed
first
probably
round
5 to 10 running backs that probably will
ahead of
get
him.
drafted in him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
5
he
to 10.
really he really might be a late second, early third now.
Shit.
That's what I'm
Fourth.
saying. That's
Fourth maybe.
fourth, maybe. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, because I know some dogs right now, and the number
Yeah.
one is the cat from Boise. You know, and
Yeah.
I already know that Dallas is gonna trade up and go get something at running back
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's what they need. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for
So
to finish the
who
week.
you think wins that game?
Um, I ain't gonna lie, man. Dion them they gonna step up at home and they gonna handle business. You know they'll finish 9-3.
Yeah.
So,
Do they still have an outside chance of making the Big 12 championship?
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know all the
I'm looking at
scenarios.
it. I'm looking at it. Iowa State. It's a four-way tie for first in the Big 12. Um, I think Iowa State has Kansas State. If Kansas State wins that game, um, that would put Iowa State away. Did
Yeah.
did BYU play? I don't know how that would.
BYU lost to Arizona State,
Yeah,
so now they got 2 losses.
and they got to play Houston,
Yep.
which would probably give them a win. Arizona State has.
Arizona
I
State
wish I
probably.
could see the scenarios for the Big 12.
Yeah, I ain't seen the
Uh,
scenario, so
yeah. So let's see. Let's see what it says. Just bear with me for a second. If the Sun Devils win, they make the Big 12 championship.
they just need a win and they in.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
What's
they
Colorado's
probably.
scenario?
I'm trying to find it.
Because I still think it could be Arizona State, Colorado in
If
the Big
all
12.
four win, the title game will be Arizona State versus Iowa State,
Okay.
and a three-way would tie with Arizona State, Iowa State, and BYU. BYU is out.
Okay.
Three-way tie with Iowa State, BYU, and Colorado. Colorado is out. Um, if Texas Tech defeats West Virginia, it's Colorado versus Arizona State if they both win.
I would like to see that matchup though, because that running back Arizona State got, he's a dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So yeah, the SEC is a funky scenario too. So, but
yeah,
not as bad as that though, because it looked like Texas, Georgia, and A&M. But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
big too. How you feel about that one though? They ain't played in over 10 years. You know,
Texas and Texas A&M is gonna be a war.
that's gonna
It
be a
might
war.
it might be bigger than OU Texas this year.
No, it will be. I mean, that is,
Yeah,
man, because it's been 10 years, man. You know,
yeah,
I really feel
yeah,
like that, man. And I
yeah,
think A&M got a chip on their shoulder with Texas because
yeah,
somebody felt like they got to run Texas. So
yeah.
whoever
And
winning
see, and
probably
see, that's
run
what I was
Texas.
telling somebody that the reason how Texas came up so fast is because Texas A&M can't go in these kids' homes in Texas no more and say come play in the SEC.
Yep,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? That's
facts.
what they
Them
was
is
doing.
facts. Yep,
That's
that
what
was
they was
facts.
doing. So, you know,
What you think about that one?
at A&M,
At A&M, College Station, 106,000.
I want to say Sark gets it done. But have they said anything about Quinn Ewers ankle?
I I haven't seen any updates on it, but he probably will play. They gonna hit him with a horse steroid. He gonna be
Yeah,
ready to go.
yeah. Okay.
So, but I think the stadium's too much for Texas.
Mm.
I think
You
the
taking
atmosphere.
A&M? You
Yeah, I'm
taking it?
going A&M.
Oh man.
Could go to some overtimes again, and for A&M to lose to Auburn in overtime was just so drastic. I mean,
Yeah.
so. But and that's another reason why I'm taking A&M, because they coming in mad. They lost to a team they shouldn't even went to overtime with,
Yeah.
and I think they get the job done.
Mm.
Because the last time they played, Texas beat them. I've been doing a little research. Back in 2012, they won. They beat them.
Yeah.
So they got a chip on their shoulder, like how OU fans left the Big 12 old State beat us. We ever get that chance, yeah, I want that.
Yeah. You want that smoke back?
Old State still got that power over us, as they
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
the last time we played, they beat us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Texas fans been talking crazy all these
Mm.
years because they took that L last time in College Station.
Yeah. Miami has one that's got me cringing, and before the year started, I said Syracuse would be the game we would probably lose.
You did say that.
If we lose this one, bro, I don't think we make the playoffs. I
And
don't think.
that's janky though, because I
Yeah,
would pick y'all to make the 12 over a couple other teams though. Like, I mean, y'all's
I don't think.
resume is
I don't think
decent.
we get. I don't think ACC gets 3 teams in. I think they would be lucky to get 2.
So if y'all do win though, let's just say scenarios, y'all win, handle business, and SMU win is Clem.
SMU's there is in regardless.
Oh, they in regardless. But if y'all lose, does Clemson get in? And if they win, so y'all
Yeah,
gotta win.
yeah.
Okay,
We don't
I
have
would
no
love
choice.
I would love to see that SMU though, SMU in Miami though, because that in
Yeah.
first 1 to 50.
Oh, Big 12 game.
Old Big 12 game, bro. First 1 to 50 gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. Um, it's got me thinking.
Yeah, I feel it.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm gonna be sick if we lose. I'm gonna
Hey
be sick.
man, like the
Uh,
homie, Mike say, man, be humble.
yeah.
Shout out to Mike, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Mike was sending me some shoes this week he had, and I was like, "Boy, you and Bubba,
Yeah, no,
golly."
Mike be on him, man. He do. He
Yeah,
be
yeah,
on him.
Mike a good dude, man. But
Yeah, absolutely.
let me see what other games we like. Florida State. Texas has got the nightcap on ABC. Iowa State and Kansas State is a ranked game that's on Fox at the same
Okay.
time. I don't really see much else. That could be, I don't even see
Rivalry
much.
games,
I
Alabama
just,
and
yeah,
Auburn. That could be tricky for Auburn, man.
yeah. Missouri at
Iron Bowl.
Arkansas. Missouri at Arkansas. I would say that
Yeah.
would be a game that might be Notre Dame, USC. Who you got?
I would love for USC to handle that business because I ain't never just been a Notre Dame
They
guy.
they now this week it's been people been saying OU versus
And
USC in
USC,
the bowl
yeah.
game.
I seen that in the OU alumni, and that's what they
Yeah,
want. So I mean, whoever we play, man, I'm just happy we made it, but yeah, I would love to match up with Lincoln. The hell with it,
yeah.
you know.
Tomorrow we got 3 NFL games. We got Chicago at Detroit,
Detroit.
New New York at Dallas.
Man, I don't know Dallas. I don't know that. Yeah,
Dallas
I don't
gets a
know,
win
man. Drew Lock, man,
on
he
a
ain't.
short week.
Drew Lock is a starter. People don't realize that Drew Lock was once upon a time a starter in Denver. So
Yeah,
you can't just, if the Giants can get a good game plan together, Drew Lock can throw the rock. So
yeah,
I'm still gonna say Dallas, but it's closer than what people think. I'm gonna say that
yeah.
because I told Goose that. Goose called me about 2 hours ago, and I told him, I said, don't lose to Drew Lock.
And then Miami at Green Bay is the
That's
nightcap
that's gonna be a good one, man. And where's it at?
at Green Bay.
Oh man, it's too cold for Tua. It's probably gonna be in the 30s, low 30s. Yeah, it's too cold for Tua. South Beach in the frozen tundra. Nah, man, come on, man.
Yeah. Um,
And I think
and,
Tyreek
and Green
questionable.
Bay look like they getting their swag together.
They are, and Josh is running the rock, bro. Shout out to Josh
Yeah,
Jacobs, boy.
yeah,
He running that rock.
yeah. And in the playoffs, going to the frozen tundra with a running game with Jordan Love, I, I
It's
can
hard.
see I can see
Yeah.
Green Bay going to the Super Bowl, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I
I,
ain't gonna lie. The way Philly look good, man.
yeah,
I mean, I can see them in Philly duking it out. Them, it's
them
out of
Philly and the
Detroit.
Lions,
Them Philly and the Lions, man. You know.
yeah,
But
tough.
let's talk about our teams, man. Let's say y'all get healthy. Could y'all do something? Cause one thing about San Francisco, no matter how y'all finish, y'all are built for the playoffs. You
Yeah,
run, you Purdy play good football. You still got a decent defense. You know,
I think us and y'all could be the team that could ruin somebody's plans, but we just gotta get there, bro.
we got to get
We
there,
just
and I
gotta get
feel
there. I
like
don't
that
think Seattle and
they
the
can't, they
Cardinals
can't, they ain't gonna be
make
able to
enough
hold on.
noise. I
Yeah,
think they
they.
in the playoffs they'll be one and done. I think us and y'all could actually go in the playoffs and ruin somebody's plans. We
Yeah,
we can travel. I,
we we
I
got the right coach. Both our coaches is, you know,
yeah, yeah,
they ain't been to the Super Bowl for no reason. See what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
you're
And
right
and
about
that
that.
last game y'all played, as much bad things as happened to y'all, y'all still had a chance to,
Yeah,
get back in that
yeah.
game. Y'all hung around. I was intending to text you and tell you that too, and I forgot. Uh,
We ain't we our interior, man, losing 99, man. That interior is just,
yeah,
and we have moments where we look good in there where we don't give up the run, but against
yeah,
a team like Philly, that ain't gonna work. Like a Detroit, we'll get blasted, man.
yeah, yeah. What do you think about? Hold on. What do you think about the Friday game, Las Vegas at Kansas City? Remember what happened last year? Do you think that happens again at Arrowhead?
Minshew is out. He's done for the
Mm,
season. I
yeah,
don't know if the old was it old. What's the kid's name? Is it O'Connell? Number
yeah,
12.
yeah,
I don't think they got enough to do that again. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
If they had Minshew and another wide receiver and the running back, but they just, their main position is a big question mark right now. So my bad, Robert, but man, it's just, I don't think they can do it again, and I hope I'm wrong because like I said, I don't. I would love for the Kansas City Chiefs to drop one more, but um, I don't think it can happen again. I think Kansas City runs off with it at home. Go ahead and handle them boys.
yeah. Um, let me see something. Uh, so he said Kansas City. I'm taking Kansas City too.
Yeah.
Sunday, we I'm looking through
Man,
it.
y'all got a back to back, man. Y'all got to go to Buffalo, man.
Yeah, I know, bro, and it don't
Man,
look like. I mean, it don't. We didn't show no signs last week. Our defense played as bad as I've seen us play.
is Brock
Uh,
gonna be able to play?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about Brock this week. Um, I don't know. You know, well, that was an embarrassing loss. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise, I say the same about us. That was embarrassing. Well, not so embarrassing, but how we just let Saquon run for 244 is just
Yeah,
diabolical.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know, man.
We got New Orleans. Hopefully, we can bounce back, man.
Yeah, at
We
New
just.
Orleans, I think y'all bounce back.
I think we bounce
Philly
back.
at Baltimore is gonna be a big game.
That's gonna be a very big game because I
Hmm.
think, we was able to run the ball, but
Yeah,
Kyron fumbled on the first drive. Just let me know, like, man, this is gonna be one of them games. But we we just didn't execute in some points, and then the old line got beat up. But going back to like I said, Philly, you can run the ball on Philly. So
Yeah,
with Henry and Lamar, I think they get that running game going, and I think the Ravens really do win though. Actually,
yeah. Um, Ravens, you taking the Ravens?
I'm
Okay.
taking the Ravens.
Yeah. Okay. Um, we gonna get to our part of the show where what I like to show a couple of things. So let me get us set up. Get us set up. And shouts out to hold on. Shouts out to Byron Byron Herbert. I hope I said your name right. He's commenting in. I haven't never seen him on our show, so thank you for tapping in
Man,
and
appreciate you
making
tapping in.
comments. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Uh, I want to show you a few things from Twitter as we end the show. Get close to the end of the show. Um, let me. Uh, let me go.
The legend, okay.
Man, I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. 3 friggin' losses. Are you friggin' kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me? This is disgusting, man. What I seen Saturday night, that was pathetic. It was disgusting, man. Paul, going from Coach Saban to Coach DeBoer, it's like going to bed married to Beyonce and waking up with Whoopi Goldberg laying next to you, brother. How do we accept it? Is this acceptable, Alabama fans? Is this Alabama football? Is this what we signed up for? Is this what Barry Brown built? Is this what Nick Saban built? Man, I'm disgusted. You ought to be disgusted too. I heard Coach DeBoer in his press conference after the game talking about we need to learn how to do better. Nah, dude, all that crap's over with. You ain't going to the playoffs, and every real Alabama fan don't give a damn now because there's nothing at stake. I don't even give a damn about the Iron Bowl. I don't even care who I piss off. I don't care which one of you little Alabama fans get your feelings hurt because legend keeps it 100, but damn the Iron Bowl. We about national championships at Alabama. I give a damn about beating some weak-ass Auburn team. It's about and championship. It's
I like
pathetic.
that.
My heart, Paul. Can I tell you what hurts my heart?
What's that?
What hurts my heart is it's clear this guy is overwhelmed. And you done took the greatest program in the world, and you can't handle this job. Come on, somebody testify with me. Somebody get up and say amen and hallelujah. All you got to do is look at this guy. He is overwhelmed. He is out of his league. He had no idea what he was stepping into. As far as me and the Sidewalk alumni, I want to tell you this, Coach DeBoer. I had an aunt. She got married about 8 times. She had 8 different husbands. And I always wonder, every other year I see my aunt with a new man. And my mama asked my aunt one day, Aunt Marie, let me ask you a question. Why you got all these men? Why you changing one man to the next? And I'll never forget what my aunt said. She said, you can't fix stupid, but you can divorce it. And on behalf of me and 70% of the Alabama fan base, we want a damn divorce. This is unacceptable at the University of Alabama.
Hey, bro.
Be a real man and realize where we at, or sit your ass down and shut up. This is
Man, that dude.
Hey, bro,
Man.
that was
He call
amazing.
he calls it all the time, bro.
Bro,
He
that's
calls it
amazing.
all the time, bro.
He said you went to
Yeah.
sleep,
He
went to
calls it
sleep
all
with
the time.
Beyonce, and you woke up next to Whoopi.
Yeah. And woke up with Whoopi Goldberg.
With Whoopi Goldberg, bro. But do you agree with him about DeBoer?
It first year I knew it wasn't gonna be,
I
I
did
knew it
too.
was gonna be a drop off.
I told everybody that's Alabama fans,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told him that, man. I mean, yeah, you got a
Yeah.
lot coming back. You still Alabama, I know that, but I said it, bro. I said 3 losses on their schedule, but one wasn't Oklahoma and one wasn't Vanderbilt. But
Yeah.
very much so, they still had 3 losses though. You know.
Yeah. Um okay, so I'm gonna show you parts of this video that um I was telling you about. We won't watch the whole video, but it will kind of give you a taste of what Milroe was doing wrong. Um, watch him guess wrong.
Yep. If he go outside, he got
Just
blocking,
a little
and
bit. Just a
he's
little bit.
blocking this way.
Now watch. Now
He,
watch this. Now watch this play. Go ahead and say what you were saying, and I'll go to the next play.
if his inside the running back was blocking inside, so he
Yeah.
could have got around and at least got to the first down
Yeah.
mark. At least,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So check this play out. He's got blocking, and he goes away from his blocking.
Yep. Yep.
Doesn't get the first down.
Yep. That's 3rd and 1.
Falls.
We was on Jaden Jackson is a monster in that middle, and he's
Yeah.
just a true freshman, bro. He will be even better next year.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, we was
Yeah,
hitting. We was hitting. We was hitting him too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big thing though. We was hitting him. We was letting him know we here.
But usually he cribs some shit like that. Even
What?
though there's guys out there, usually he cribs some shit.
Bro, the whole
On that,
time, like David next to me, he said against LSU that was crib, and I was like,
yeah.
yeah, you're right. Like
And
that
see
one.
right there, yeah, right there. It's just they're gonna string you out right there. He's just trying to make something out of nothing. Mm.
And how we
He usually
stopped them
walks in.
on 3 plays, the 3 plays
Yeah,
straight, it's just crazy to me. Or 2.
he
See,
read that wrong. That was
he
a
read
bad
that
read.
wrong, and he lost 4-5 yards.
Yeah. And that was a bad play.
Yeah, that was just a bad play. I don't understand why they wasn't stretching the field.
Yeah.
Then the times they did throw it, kind of throw it okay. They made plays.
Look, stay inside.
Yeah, if he would have stayed inside behind 81, he's going.
Hand off again.
Like that
Battery.
interception, the interception he threw to Eli was horrible. The pick 6
Yeah.
was even horrible. I'm screaming to David, look, and the next thing I know, everybody's screaming, and then Buddy running to the crib. I seen him go to the tight end. So you telling me if I can see it in the back in the back of the end zone that Milroe can't read that? He went right to that. Like
Yeah.
He might have some growing pains in the NFL, man.
Yeah, I gotta show you something.
I still hate that we I mean a lot of fans, might not agree with me. I might get some backlash for this, but I don't like how we rush the field. I don't like that. Act like we've been there before. We are a championship team. I don't like
I,
that. I don't like
I was
that.
gonna say that, but I didn't. It ain't my
We we
place.
we we ain't
Y'all,
Vanderbilt.
y'all,
We
y'all,
ain't.
y'all, yeah, y'all owe you.
We
And the
owe
last time
you.
y'all rushed the field, it meant more. Y'all were coming back into y'all's own. It was the first time y'all went down a gauntlet where y'all beat K
Yeah.
State, Nebraska. I can't think of who's the ranked team y'all beat
Shit.
before them two.
A&M was
Y'all beat
ranked.
yeah, but y'all beat three teams in a row before y'all beat Nebraska, and Nebraska was number one. Um, y'all beat K State, and y'all played somebody else before K State that
Wasn't it
made y'all.
A&M? It wasn't A&M.
A&M was later on in the
Yeah,
year. A&M
A&M was
almost beat
later.
y'all. A&M almost
Oh,
beat y'all.
it was Texas.
Was it
That's
10?
whenever he jumped over Superman. He jumped over we beat
Nah,
Texas.
Superman was the year after,
It was a year after. Okay. All right.
but it was Texas that y'all beat though.
But yeah,
Y'all
man, I
beat
mean, like,
Texas, then y'all beat Texas, then
and
y'all beat
Nebraska
went to
was
K
number
State,
one.
and then Nebraska comes the OU number one, and y'all beat them. So it meant a lot more. And I just didn't never think
I,
y'all would have another moment like that because y'all been too good
I
over
didn't
the
like it.
years.
I didn't
Yeah,
like it. I didn't. I
yeah,
told everybody I'm not a fan of that. We ain't
yeah,
Vanderbilt. We ain't.
yeah,
Nah. Act like you been
yeah,
there before.
yeah, yeah. So let me show you this play.
Nasty catch. Ooh. Oh, that's a catch. Never touched the ground. Bro, that concentration is wild.
Yeah,
Bro, that concentration is wild.
yeah, yeah. So I got one more to show you before we get off of here. One last one. Let me find it. What about that Marshall player that beat up the reporter or
Oh
cameraman?
man.
Did you see that shit?
No, I did not. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, I ain't got it. Yeah, but I had it. But I wanted to show you this. Travis Hunter wasn't. Um, he wasn't picked to. He wasn't picked for the Thorpe Award, which is sad because it's in Oklahoma City. Would have been in Oklahoma City, and he is the best defensive back in the country, bar none.
He
But
didn't
why?
get picked for that?
Hold
Oh
for a
wow,
minute.
bro! I didn't know they was already dropping them. I know I
Yeah,
seen Stutzman with the buckets, but I didn't
yeah.
know they got to that, and that's piss poor, man.
He he's averaging giving up 11 yards a game. Um, so
To not to overshadow that, but for Kansas to beat three ranked teams in 3 weeks is crazy. They playing spoiler like a mug, bro.
yeah, and I don't think they're gonna make it to the bowl, is they?
I think this win put him at 6-5 now.
Did it?
It might have did. I know they had
Wow.
4. It might be 5 now. I don't know. I'm not for
Yeah.
sure.
Let's see it. Let's see it on that, man. Because um, Kansas is balling.
Because they beat BYU, they beat Iowa State, and then they beat Colorado.
Yeah.
And I think they had 3 wins at the time. Now this made 6.
Okay.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so.
Yeah. They're 4-4 in conference. Um, I think they're 5-6.
Okay, I said it's
They
either
play
5 or
Baylor. They
6
gotta win. They gotta beat Baylor.
to be 6
Um,
and 6 to go
to
bowling.
be 6-6, and I think Baylor's gotta. Well, Baylor's 7-4, so they're already in.
Okay. Okay.
But check this splash play out, man. And I want you to see Travis Hunter and see how
Travis not
versatile
making the
he is.
Thorpe Award is crazy. That's disrespect. Ooh, that's nasty. He dove and caught that. Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, but just
Nah, the
that
man's
most
boss.
DBs hold, but he just I mean you can
He
tell
just kept running.
Dion is in the bag with him, and that is just oh man, he's electric.
Who's in front of him? Is there a list of guys?
Uh, let me see the
'Cause
Buckets award.
that's disrespectful. Okay, then. So is he up for one of the best wide receivers then?
Nope.
So how's he gonna win the Heisman and he ain't even up for none of every Heisman be up for the for one of the top awards.
Dion was upset. Said he's gonna give him his Thorpe Award. Yeah,
I know Genty gotta be up for the best running back in the nation.
yeah,
See what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's
Caleb
trash.
Downs, Malachi Starks, and Jade Barron is the
I
finalists.
ain't never heard nobody talk about them guys the way
But he's
Hunter's
a
talked about.
finalist. He's a finalist for the Chuck Bednarik Award, Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, okay. He's still. I guarantee he's probably better than all three of them cats you just
Yeah.
named though.
But they said that Tyrann Mathieu didn't win the Thorpe. Um, Sauce Gardner didn't get invited. I mean, it's some of the
Yeah.
best corners haven't won it, so
Right. I see.
it is what it is.
Right.
But great show, man. Enjoy your family, fam. It's good talking to you, man, and we'll get back
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. We'll get back on, man, next week, man. And what's one of them dishes you looking forward to tomorrow, man? What's your go to?
I'm trying to make some dressing for the first time, so we gonna see how that turns out.
I got the cornbread over here sitting, cooling
Yeah,
overnight, man.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I done made it a couple times, and I feel like you can't never learn nothing, man. I'm
yeah.
but man, them cats, them niggas jumped on me yesterday, man, because I said I wanted me a big bowl of chitlins, man.
Yeah, I seen that. I
Damn,
seen
man.
them. They got
My,
on your head top.
Stubb said I got, Cheyenne and Stubb said I got to do better. But my family, they, my chitlin eating people, they tapped in. Shout out to my
Yeah,
cousin Carlos and shit,
Goose. Goose gonna
Goose
eat some
and
chillings.
yeah, man,
Goose
they
gonna
all
eat some
tapped
chillings.
in, man. My auntie, my cousin, shit. They like, hey, man, where the bowl at in the hot sauce, man?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but nah, man, you have a happy Thanksgiving, man. And like I said, we'll tap in next week, bro.
Yeah. No
So,
doubt, man. Episode 36. Jerome Bettis. We checking out,
Jerome
bro.
Bettis. All right, man. Love
All
you.
right, love you too, man.
Yeah.